Today on the channel, we saddle up and head out to the Old West with Sundown G.I. Joe Classified Series.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Howdy partner, Kyle here, back again with another G.I. Joe Classified Series unboxing and review. And today on the channel, the sun goes down on Sundown, a new character in the G.I. Joe universe from the G.I. Joe Classified Series. But for all your Sundown needs and a whole lot more, better hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Gotta get a deal out there. And you know that's exactly what I did. Pick this up today over there at Jay's, save myself 15%. Check them out. Got Airtight, also got Overkill at the same time, so be on the lookout for those reviews. Also just unboxed Destro and his Despoiler on the channel, so Yo Joe June finishing strong here as part of the G.I. Joe June. And my birthday month, Todd McFarlane. Yeah, shout out to me, and shout out to Sundown. And you know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Sundown, a brand new character in the G.I. Joe universe here in the classified line. Just this week as I'm filming it, they did officially put up for pre-order Synapse, a bad guy for the line as well, so you get a little yin and yang. And I put my business hat on here today, and my business glasses, and my Finest Western shirt in honor of Sundown and Business Talk, because they want to make the Joe line go as long as it can, so they're going to pepper in new characters each and every year to delay the end of the line. And let's be honest, we've seen Marvel Legends, we've seen Star Wars Black Series. Darth Vader, he gets a turn every couple of years, maybe even every year. Our boy Lando, the greatest cape wearer of all time, every few years he gets a new figure. We're going to see that with all the heavy hitters from Joe. We'll get the ultimate version of Flint. We'll get the ultimate version of Snake Eyes. We'll get all that stuff in the future. We know we will. It writes itself at this point here. But we got Sundown, a brand new character. And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't there a G.I. Joe stream like 6 months ago, What Is Time once again, where they said Sundown kind of joined up the Joe team because his brother got killed by like the headman? Am I dreaming that? Am I making that up in my own head? Is that story time with Kyle? I'm not sure, but I feel like they said something like that. And that's how Sundown came into the Joe team. And I always welcome a cowboy to the team. But there is a little known fact, Todd McFarlane, you might know this. I'm not sure if everybody else does on this one here. But old Sundown, he came to the Joe team in a little bit of a strange thing. A lot of people say it was his brother getting murdered that made him join the Joe team. Kinda. But a lot of people don't know that Sundown once upon a time was a bounty hunter. He traveled all over North America, from Mexico to Canada, searching out criminals, bounty hunting, like a young Dog the Bounty Hunter. You know about Dog? You know about Leland more. Okay, you're a Leland guy? All right, what about Dwayne Lee or Dwayne Jr.? What about baby Lisa? What about Beth? Beth died. I don't know, but anyways, Dog the Bounty Hunter, we need a Dog the Bounty Hunter toy line. That's where we're really talking about here. No. But I would take one. I'd take a dog action figure. We'll see if that ever comes to fruition. But a lot of people don't know that, of course, Sundown was a bounty hunter at one time. And who was his most famous capture of all time? A lot of it got swept under the rug, as a lot of things do within this individual. Yep, you guessed it. One Duke. He traveled and tracked down Duke all the way down to Mexico is what he did. And we know Duke is as dastardly as they come. He was in the Epstein files. He is a known racist. Children are involved in all points in between. Harassment charges filed by many a female on the Joe team. There was even, I saw when I was doing some deep dive journalism into some things, I saw Junkyard. Yes, that Junkyard from Mutton Junkyard. He even formed a formal complaint for harassment and improper touching with Duke. Yeah, that's an animal. That's a dog. That's old Junk. And he touched Junk's junk. That's what he did. And he was on the lam. He was running out, trying not to get court-martialed, always dodging all that stuff with Wild Bill and his judge's chair and all that. We saw it in the G.I. Joe movie, of course. Falcon got a piece of that. But Duke, one of the dastardliest individuals ever. And the Joe team, of course, it's kind of a covert team. You know, they aren't out there in the news and stuff. So they did have hired Sundown to go and track down Duke. Went all the way to Mexico, as that's where it always goes with these bounty hunter type things. Went all the way down there, and he did capture Duke. And that was when Duke was at his most rugged. He got thrown in a Mexican jail cell. Very rugged. Duke did some rugged things in those jail cells. That's what I heard. Duke just doing anything to live down there. He was doing anything he could. We know what Duke's up to. You know what he's up to. We know he's in the Epstein files. That writes itself at that point. But poor Duke was thrown in that Mexican jail, probably where he belongs, as we know. But Duke, I don't know, can't get in the way of himself at this point here. But Sundown did a heck of a job tracking him down, and that's where Flint came in and said, Sundown, there's room for you on my team. I need a guy like you. I need a guy that can pull some people down. Wild Bill getting a little older. We need a new cowboy on the team. Sundown, you're my man. And Sundown just gave him the shake and said, anything for you, Flint. And when a guy like Flint tells you and invites you into a team, I mean, that is an honor amongst itself. When Duke does it, you're like, why is his hand all wet? When you shake Duke's hand, he's one of those guys where every time you shake his hand, it's all wet. It's like, did he just pee in his hand? Is it other bodily fluids? Is he playing a gag on you? Is he really sweaty? Nobody knows. But that's enough about that. Let's get down to Sundown. How about? And there it is, old Sundown on the Union like a young Bob Dylan once upon a time. But I'm here for a desperado. I'm here for a cowboy. I'm here for this figure, G.I. Joe Classified. Heck of a name on Sundown, though. Alejandro Balam Sundown Luna Mendoza. That's more than a mouthful. Sundown will do from here on out. There's no doubt about that. Looking good here with the old pistol, ready to go like a young Clint Eastwood once upon a time. Looking good on the side and then on the back. Nothing too fun. A little bit of glamour shots. Anything fun back here? Nope. He's just doing his Western stuff. A little Western stuff on old Sundown. But I'm here for it once again. I'm always welcoming a cowboy. And I believe tomorrow, see you later, goodbye, Jay's is getting the new retro carded wave in. I believe that has Wild Bill, so we might have some more cowboy action. He could be the young protege to one Wild Bill. See you later, goodbye. And there it is, old Sundown. Mr. Luna himself looking good. It looks like we do got a little bit of reuse from one Wild Bill as well. And you know I'm always here for a cowboy hat. We got a hatchet, got a little knife. They're playing a lot of hits with this guy, and we're playing the most hits with no twist ties on the Hasbro. You know I'm here for that. See you later, goodbye once again. But let's get down to it. Let's get down to Sundown here. Let's see what's going on. You got a big old hatchet axe going on. He's ready to go. You never know when you're tracking through the desert, through the Old West, you might have to cut down some brush maybe to make a fire, those desert campfires. You guys know it gets cold on those cold desert nights. You're exactly right. Rob Halford told us about those desert plains once upon a time too. Looking good with the little knife here. You might need this to gut a fish or gut a human or maybe butter your toast. You never know. Brown handle, silver blade, looking pretty good. Got the two pistols. I'm here for this. I can just imagine him shooting things, going crazy. Black and brown attack, looking very good. Bang, bang, just kind of writes itself once again. Looking very good. You do got the Marshall hat going on. I'm here for this as well. Love a good cowboy hat, and honestly, I can't pull off a cowboy hat. I can't. People think I look ridiculous, but I'll wear it for this one. I'll wear it every once in a while. When you get one of these for $12 at Venice Beach, how can you not? How can you not? But I'm here for a cowboy hat. Wish I lived in the Old West, then I could probably get away with wearing a cowboy hat. You wear a cowboy hat around here, people are just going to snicker. They're going to snicker at you. That's what they're going to do. And just wait till you get the gaiters, the gator boots out. Then, oh my gosh, writes itself too, as we know. But now we're getting down to Sundown here, and he's got a poncho. That's what it is. A lot of people say cape, shawl. Nope, it's a poncho is what this one is. Rocking the poncho, I'm here for that. Of course, you're out in the desert, you got the dust, you got the wind, you need something like this. Looking very good. Now, I do like the head sculpt on here. Looking like a young male model. Looks like he should be walking the catwalk somewhere, and that's why Duke was so attracted to him, and that's how he ended up getting tracked down by Duke. Duke's like, wait a minute, who's this guy coming after me? Slowed the roll on that one there, but a very modern haircut, we'll call it there, with this one. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Got the beard going on, very stylized. I don't know if that matches up with these. In the Old West, you got to be a little bit more rugged. He should have a little curl to that mustache. A little handlebar to that mustache is what he should have. We also got a little froggy in the waist department here. It's a little almost like the WWE Elites. I'm not a big fan of that either. A little looser than I would like it to be, in all honesty. But you get that every once in a while, as we know. Got a vest over the top. Is it a bulletproof vest? Maybe, but you got the spot in the chest right there to put that knife into. You got a little Joe communicator up top. Looks like he's got a little gray shirt underneath there, looking pretty nice. Vest is not removable on this one. I thought, does he got a fold down? No, I thought he had like the fold down screen on here, but it does not look like that is the case. So, an interesting vest, got a little bluish, tealish color. That really does make that one pop. Love the bullet belt down here. It reminds me of the Ace of Spades Motorhead album Once Upon a Time. You got the spot to hold the axe hatchet in the back as well. Got a little gold in the belt. You got the two side holders right here. You know how those cowboys are. Bam, just like that, one of those. Got the knee pads going on. Got those Old West shin guards. And oh yeah, a guy down in the Old West, down in Arlington, Texas. Of course, Pudge Rodriguez being represented very well right here. Love the spurs on the boots too as well. Those are a great weapon if you need to kick somebody or you need to get on your horse as well. And can we get a G.I. Joe horse? Can we get one of those? That'd be great to see as well. I'd love to see that. Got the boots down there in the bottom. Got the steel-toed boots as well on here. Little forearm protection. I never hurt anybody on that side. Got a little tattooage action here. Looks like a little tiger. It could be a panther, but we're going to call it a tiger because we do know he wants to be a member of Tiger Force. Everybody wants to be on the Tiger Force team. Duke is even on that team. Flint gave him pity, said, you can be my number 2, I guess. But Duke just does a lot of the paperwork and surfs the internet, the dark web, of course. I don't even need to go into Duke and his searches, of course. We talked about that in the mainframe unboxing, where Duke was trying to get mainframe to wipe his computer. Never forget. Never forget, because if you forget, you're doomed to repeat it. We can't have Duke repeating these things. You guys know that at the end of the day. Looking good here, the brown khaki pants as well. Butterfly shoulder on this bad boy, arms all the way around, bicep cut. Oh, very tight, double jointed, pinless elbows though. Those are the hits I like. Got the trigger hands here and the brown gloves looking very, very good. Loosen the waist once again, the ab crunch a little looser than I would like it to be. Waist articulation. Drop down hips, a little tight on those as well. We do got a little bit of side piece going on here, not too bad. Looks like we got a little fur on the side here. What is it, a horse's tail or something? I'm not sure exactly what it is. Like a rabbit's foot type thing? I'm not sure, but he's got a tail. A coyote tail? A coyote? I don't call him a coyote. I call him a coyote around these parts. Maybe you say coyote. I don't know. I say coyote. Homage, potato, tomato, tomato. That could be Todd McFarlane. Could be. But looking good. We do got the thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees. Smooth as butter on those. Boot cut there, ankles back forth side to side, up and down. Man, oh man, Sundown getting it done. I'm here for that, but oh my gosh, this hat doesn't fit as good as I was hoping it would. I don't know about that hat. It feels like it should go down a lot farther. Not a fan of that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you got to be smarter than it. The hair comes off so you can have bald Sundown. That's an interesting look. Now he looks like a guy from HR or IT. And let me tell you, I deal a lot with HR in these days. Let me tell you, not as much as Duke, of course, but you do remove that there, and then you can put the hat. Oh, yeah, all day long. That's the way to go, if I can get it to stay on there. But I wouldn't have noticed that was a choice there without the little plug-in, like kind of Lego piece look inside that hat. So opens that up. Very, very nice there. I do think he looks a little bit better with the hat. I did miss the tattoos, though. Oh, my gosh, opening that up. He's got the tattoos on his neck. What is he, like in a biker gang or something? What's going on with those neck tattoos? Also got a little bit of chest tattoo action as well. So he's tatted up, ready to go, ready to take on all comers, ready to collect the bounty if he needs to as well. He's not scared of that. He's definitely not scared of a Duke or a Ghost or anything else. And he can carry his toupee around if he needs to as well. But there it is. Old Sundown, a nice looking figure. Gotta say, I don't have a history with this character outside of the stories I told everybody. So now we all got a little bit of a history with him. But it's fun to get new characters sometimes. Sometimes it is a bit of a pain and you're like, can't I just get to Captain Gridiron? Can't we just get that one done? But something like this steals our heart and never lets go. I'm always here for a cowboy. This one looking pretty fun. A great one for the collection. Worth a pickup if you ask me. A little loose in the waist. Your mileage may vary, as we always say on that as well. But there it is, old Sundown here today from the G.I. Joe Classified line. What's your thoughts on Mr. Sundown? Is this a must-have for you? Is this something you need in your collection? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this very YouTube channel, as I got videos every single day. 4 of them between 2 YouTube channels. Can you believe that? Hardest working man, the James Brown of YouTube, is unknown in some circles, Todd McFarlane. It is, of course, check it out on both my YouTube channels. Make sure you subscribe. Check out Patreon. Check out YouTube channel memberships for even more content, early content. Your best way to support the channel. Sir Paul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available where podcasts are found and video cast on YouTube. So for Sundown, G.I. Joe Classified Series, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
Time to bang, and when the time comes to go down, in a river of trouble, love and a bounce around, just hold